I have always bowed myself for all of you, no matter what happened, to stop any quarrel from worsening because of me. But I cannot accept character assassination against me. How many times are you going to embarrass me in front of my family, Scarlett? Just like I told you last time, I cannot make a decision based on your past actions. Many women in the world use such tactics to deceive, with double-faced personalities like you. Why do you keep lumping me in with those kinds of women, without focusing on who I am? You never got to know me, Andrew. Because you were never interested in me as a person, while I, like a fool, kept giving you my unconditional love, took care of the household for you, and fulfilled your needs. Sigh. Scarlett, why do you keep making it look like I never treated you as my wife or stripped you of your rights? How many times, just how many times, are you going to embarrass me in front of my family? Your unconditional love? Fulfillment of needs? You make it sound as if I can't survive without you. Listen up, Scarlett. I'm an independent man who can handle things himself, just like when I was single. Huh? Independent, huh? Then why did you marry me then, Andrew? For my mother's happiness. What? Andrew, why do you always evoke such a flood within me? My mother always wanted to have grandchildren, but that alone was not the only reason. My father has weak health and needed extra care. Mother had difficulty managing the household all on her own. Because of her age, it was too much for her. We needed someone for that. I see. Then, Andrew, this someone's could also be any other girl, right? So, if I leave right now, you can just assign anyone else for this duty. Enough with your crap, Scarlett. Instead of begging for forgiveness for such heinous transgressions, you keep arguing through your stubbornness. Son, why do you continue listening to her gibberish? A woman like her is no more than a taint on your name, your image. It seems she already wants to get out of this house anyway, judging by her complaints. So now you are using my statements as a weapon to manipulate Andrew into throwing me out of his life like unwanted garbage. I envy you, Mother, for always managing to keep your son in your hands so skillfully, while my countless attempts at earning his affection stayed unattained forever. My inner self is flaring my heart, unleashing the turmoil I kept captive, always showing my good sides to him, while hilariously masking over my ugly side with an elfy glue that is now drenched and torn from the acid of tears, slowly unraveling the story never known, of a girl never known. The feelings I kept deep inside are now reaching the top of my lungs, trying to voice out. To me, it feels as if this marriage was only a connection on a thin piece of paper. Your words, attitude, and behavior explain it all, Andrew. I feel my chest burning as I spell these words with this wavering voice. Andrew, have never truly felt your emotions for me, as if all your six senses die the second you turn to me. Sob, sob. I can't help the ocean in my eyes, about to overflow and create a waterfall, but I need to keep them in, for the tides must not break. Why do you remain silent on my topic? Scarlett, I don't know why you're making such a big deal out of this. I work hard to provide for this family, and all you do is complain. Maybe if you focus more on being a supportive wife instead of constantly criticizing me, we wouldn't be having these conversations. I'm tired of your drama. Do you really not know? A supportive wife, you say? So, if I share my worries or stress with you, I become an unsupportive wife. Andrew, because of your locks of ego, your mouth never reflects, calling my tensions dramatic reactions. I tolerated, and tolerated, many, many times. But no, not anymore, Andrew. I can no longer continue to brace myself for your every action, because that is what brought you to this point today. Although it pains me to use the red pencil to reform you, it is you who brought me to this method. Given your earlier response to my explanations of my efforts and love as the flow of water, your life should be defective for my absence, right? This question is your last chance now. Quiet again, huh? What are you thinking so deeply about, Andrew? This is just another one of her schemes. Let's see how far she will go. So, you will keep playing the role of the conspiracy queen, trying to break off the marriage of her son to get rid of the daughter-in-law she despises, like a typical mother-in-law often seen in stories. Well, Andrew, what are you going to do now? You're right, Mother. This must be a new way she found to get my attention. Is this all you have left to say to me? Andrew, don't think too much, my son. Wives tend to use these ways to go home to their parents, running away after being caught, to put up a drama. Then, shortly after acknowledging it is no use, they come running back and cry at your feet to be let in again. Are you really going to let yourself be persuaded like this? That's true, Mother. I should not waste my time on needless thoughts.